loves, welcome and welcome back again. It's time to step into the lion's den. Today I'm going to be doing a reading on TxT, TxT, Tomorrow by Together. And yeah, we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. And we're going to start off by seeing the energy that is around them right now. Today, I think this will be my first time using on camera my Visionary I Ching cards. I use these as oracles. I do not actually know how to read I Ching cards, like, you know, the actual, these things here in the corner, that I don't know how to read those. So if you're looking for some in-depth reading of what that is, no, that's not what I'm going to be doing here. But let's go ahead and get into what kind of what's happening with TxT. Okay, this card wants to come out. So we have nourishment. Let me make sure it's in the camera. Nourishment. Okay. And we have three cards that come out. Dang, I can't even put them on the stand. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put 2 on the stand and 2 on the table. So we have nourishment and humility, joy and centering in truth. I feel like even with these, TxT is actually going through a stage where they're finding out who they are, finding out their sound, finding out their style, and also finally accepting or feeling like they've been accepted, that their place, accepting the fact that they are TxT and they're not BTS. And the only reason why I'm bringing them up is because they're in the same company and they are the standard that they have to, or most people think that they have to hold up to. So yeah, but it's like they've really gotten to a point where they've found who they are, or they've gotten a hold of who they are, who they want to be, just what kind of music they want to make, like what their energy, their style is. They're finding out all of those things, and they're comfortable, is what I want to say. They're very comfortable with themselves and what they've earned with their name and their own hard work. Okay, I'm trying to figure out what other oracle deck I want to use. Okay. Okay, well, hold on. Making a little bit of a mess here, but let's pull some more oracles for TxT. Yeah, there's a lot of peace around them, though. Like, I'm glad, you know, that there's a lot of happiness. Let's see what else comes out, you know. Okay. We have, yeah, it's exactly what I just said. So we have faith, creator, and burnt by the sun. So faith, it says trust and unwavering confidence. Like I said, they're growing in confidence in themselves, their own ability, their skills, their music, and their style. Same with creator, catalyst, maker, mother, father. They are happy with the image and the fan base that they've created, what they've built off of being TxT. They're very happy with that. They found their niche. They found their thing. Burnt by the sun, ambition, extension, and reach. They have a strong drive to improve, to get better, to go farther. And I do see that happening for them. Like TxT, good for TxT. Good for them. Okay, let me see if there's... I honestly think so far there's only really going to be pretty much positive things for them. I'm not seeing anything, you know, intense that really needs to be delved into. So this may just be a very short reading. I'm going to go ahead and just pull some tarot Well, I'm going to make this step just a little bit longer because I'm like, oh my God, this is too short. Like, this is just too short. This is like, oh my God, like, yeah, they're fine. They're perfect. Is there anything else going on with the company and TxT? They're not being financially motivated, I tell you that much. They're not being financially motivated. Even with publicity, yeah, they're being overworked and not being compensated, of course, even with like this publicity. And you see this man having like the belt, like, and aggressive with the belt. It's like them being like forced to do stuff, forced into action. And it's just like they're not financially motivated to do more than they need to do, honestly. One last card. And we have the card for uncertainty. There is somebody who actually gives the company and group a hard time, who is very much, and I don't know if they already have their own money, which is why they can sort of, you know, if they're already kind of rich or has their own money. But there's this person who's a little bit on some Jinn kind of stuff, like, you know, I'll do what I want when I want to. Y'all not even paying me for this, so I'm gonna stay my behind over here. I'm gonna do what I want over there. Like, you know, I do feel like there's someone who's a little hard-headed. He don't listen, and I'm not gonna say it's a negative thing because I'm like feeling like the company really doesn't deserve for them to be perfectly good to them. In all honesty, it's just that there are some of them who are a lot more humble or come from a lot more humble backgrounds than this person. Is Yeonjun wealthy or rich? Is it Yeonjun? Or Subin? Is it Yeonjun? I don't know. Somebody let me know if there's somebody who has a wealthier background. Or maybe, like, I don't know what it is, but it's somebody who's definitely a little more stubborn, a little more, oh, it could be Kai. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm bad at pinpointing members. So, yes, there is somebody who definitely will give them a run for their money. They're like, this person is just like, where the others who will work hard even without being compensated sometimes, or do more than needed without being compensated this time. This, like I said, this person is just like, I will not do that. No, you don't pay me. You didn't even pay me enough to be here. So why am I going to stay an extra hour to do this? Why am I going to do like this person? Honestly, I'm kind of gassed about it. I'm like, I kind of love it. Whatever this energy is, this person is the boss of their world. But I mean, they are. There is a little stress where they're set in their ways, and they're like, you know, they won't or don't want to do things because they definitely feel like the people don't necessarily deserve that extra work from them. But at the same time, this person is like, man, but like, am I causing trouble for the rest of them? Like, am I hurting them? Like, I don't mean to hurt them if this is, you know, this is making them look bad, but these people don't deserve us doing, you know, all of this extra stuff. So there is somebody who's like really kind of strong-willed, but also very much cares for his members. It's like they want to do something to smite everybody else, to spite everyone else, but doesn't want it to hurt the members. And I don't think they can have both all the time. So it's a little give and take there. But overall, nothing too huge. So let's go ahead. Oh my God, these cards did not shuffle. Let's go ahead into the last part of this reading. By the way, all of this was an oracle reading. All of this was an oracle reading, so if you are interested in purchasing an oracle reading, go ahead on my Patreon and check that out. I will have a tier for oracle readings, And what you do is you go ahead, go there, join. I'll get a notification that you've joined, ship out your oracle reading, and then you go ahead and unsubscribe if you don't want to, or lower your tier and, you know, enjoy all the exclusive videos. Either way, okay? And I'm about to do a tarot reading, which is also available, a general tarot reading, which is also available on my Patreon. Again, join the tier if there's slots available. Join the tier for that, and I'll get notified, and I ship out your reading, basically. Okay. So let's see, what's the next biggest thing to happen for TxT? Wow, that card flipped. Flu is behind out there. Ooh, we have some social, some lives, ooh. Huh. I feel like there's going to be a member disappearance. Something is going to happen where a member disappears and they're going to lie about it. I don't know what happens to this member. I don't know where they go or why they go, but there may be a member that completely vanishes, and it's just like, what happened? Yeah. They're going to lie about the disappearance of this TxT member. So, like, if you see, like, oh, something that comes up in the media, like, oh, this person is sick and won't be participating in activities, it's not true. I don't know what happens to this member. I do see them overseas. They could be overseas somewhere, like that's where they end up. They could be overseas somewhere, but there's this TxT member that he disappeared, okay? He may potentially disappear. Potentially, you know. This may not happen at all. But, I'm not saying they won't be back. I don't know, but it's just, the way it's handled is very suspicious. This is weird. Like, this is weird. I'm going to leave this alone, but yeah, there may be a member that literally just, they're like, they won't be participating in this, this member is gone. Like, this member has left, this member is, I don't know what happened, but it's like something happens, like, and this member is like not there anymore. And I feel like it's going to be a cover-up until they either find this member, or I don't know. This is interesting. Just one more card. Oop. Why do I always get wild stuff every time? Every freaking time. Every time I get a TxT reading, I get some wild stuff. Okay, I'm just going to have to cut this part out of the reading and just do this on a Patreon version. So please remember, girl, editing process, cut this part of the reading, leave it on Patreon only. There is a member that is shipped overseas. to somebody wealthy, like they're like, and even with this Page of Pentacles, it's like somebody paid or called for them to go overseas, like, you know, them to travel, and then they kind of are meeting with this wealthy person. Like, I don't know if it's on some island or something. Yeah, or it could be a joke, like, I don't know how long the show island is. Like, maybe, like, they have TxT go on the show island. It could be that. But, yeah. Yeah, there's something here that's a bit fishy, but, yeah, I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Every time I get a TxT reading, it's some mess, and I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. So, alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you thumbs up the video if you like these kind of readings. I have plenty more on my channel. I'm sorry, on my Patreon. Follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. Like, this is a tarot reading. If you want a reading for yourself, go ahead and go to my Patreon and click on general reading, like personal general reading. And once I get notified that you have joined the tier, if there's a slot available, I will ship out your reading to you within that week. So, you know, go check it out if you're interested. And until next time, bye.